What's up, everybody? It's the Dark Lord, your boy. A lot of good shit's been happening lately, like I told you on the last video. I don't know if you guys know this, but your boy was in a documentary. Some guy found my life fascinating enough to follow me around a little bit. He loved the Dark Lord layer, but I've made some improvements to it. My landlord, for an extra $50 a month, he said, because he was getting kind of fucking pissed off at me shitting and pissing in bottles and buckets and stuff. He said it's starting to really stink in his apartment, which is up there. So he offered me the closet for an extra $50 a month, and he said that if I knock down the closet wall myself, there's a bathroom on the other side, and I could use that. So extra $50, man, ain't shit. So, especially since I've been making all kinds of money lately, you know, from my fans, they're finally giving me the respect I deserve. People in Loves Park are finally starting to recognize who I am. Get out of my way when I'm on my DUI bike, which I wrote a song about, by the way. DUI bike, 2 wheels of freedom. The law can't keep me from having my stardom. You'll hear it on the record. Let's see, Sigma Boy. All right. I don't know what that means, but anyway, this festival, and I guess my manager they're all flying me out to San Francisco in a couple of days. I'm all packed up, ready to go. Got my bag packed, the Dark Lord way. I'm gonna try to carry it on. I don't know. I don't understand. I've never left Loves Park in my life, so this is all new to me. So, I have Mental Mike is driving me to the airport. He's bonded out finally. We've got our band going, which is why I haven't been streaming as much lately. We've been making tunes. And I'm telling you, you guys are gonna love this shit. It's darker, faster, and slower, and in drop Q tuning. But we've been recording and you know, trying to get our shows out there and you know, get people to, you know, book us, which is the hardest part. That's the hardest part. So I contacted that guy that made the documentary about me. I forget his name at the moment, but I contacted him. I was like, hey, man, there's a lot more to film here. Come back out to Loves Park, and I'll show you, man. Do a number 2 on your movie. And I'll show you I'm actually becoming the king of this city. Slowly but surely. I haven't bought. Well, I take it back. Most of the time I'm not buying my own drinks. Let's put it that way. When I show up to some of these bars that I've been posting flyers on and stuff like that, you know, they're like, yo, you need to leave at first. And then once I get talking about my band and what I can bring to the table, they kind of lighten up. And then I ask if I could help clean up the bar. And usually they're cool with that. And then I got free beers the whole time. Most people don't even drink the last of their beers, or they just leave, or they get up, smoke, or whatever. And hey, I'm cleaning. I'm like a bottomless pit, baby. Yeah, so anyway, I give you a small tour of the new Lord's Lair, because now I need the space in my living room area for the band, the practice, which we've been doing. So I'll just give you a quick little tour. This is the studio here. Fireball, of course, the most gothic drink there is. You know, I've got old couch here, I got gun knife, I got some flyers or whatever. The Dark Lord Lair. But the best addition to the new place. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. I still don't have a sink, but if I use the toilet water, I've been able to kind of somewhat bathe myself a little bit, if you will. So, it's not too bad out here. Dark Lord's been surviving. I got fired from my pipe cleaning job, but that's all right. It gives me more time to talk to you fine folks and write music. Well, look at how beautiful that is. I did that myself. Oh, yeah. And if you guys have seen what that dude filmed, I still haven't seen it yet. But there supposedly is a spot in the video where I smash up a guitar. This was my old axe. Rest in peace, but still being utilized correctly. I've got a new axe. It's called a Gibson Les Paul. Gibson Les Paul. Donated by a fan, mind you. I've gotten all kinds of fan art, all kinds of fan mail. I've gotten just good shit. Got fucking gun knife? Are you kidding me? People don't just send this if they're trying to troll you. They send this because they love you. So, trolls, beware. There's more lovers than haters out there. Winning one video at a time. Anyway, yeah, so I'll be on this trip. Never left Loves Park, like I said, so I'm pretty sure the rest of the world is probably trash. That's why I say just pick a spot and just roll with it. Make it yours. I'm an entrepreneur, if you will. But yeah, I'm going to be out there. So if anyone's got a place that Dark Lord could crash or whatever, that would be appreciated. I do well on couches. and or I don't know. I guess it's warm out, so if I have to sleep outside, I will. You know, it's camping, right? But the whole reason I'm going is because they want to talk to me about, I guess, my life, my inventions, my music, all the cool shit I do. They want to know more about it. So, I give the people what they want. I don't know what to tell them. I mean, you know, my day to day, I get up about, I don't know, 3, 2 in the afternoon, something like that. I start my day off with a fine breakfast. Sometimes I'll prepare the night before, or the morning before, if you will. Dark Lord's orange chicken is always good. I've got plenty of more like food hacks using Pop-Tarts. You know, is bread. Because in the Pop-Tart, you will see that you could get different like flavors on it, and I find that if you use the strawberry confetti style one in the middle of the cinnamon ones, and you just put your nuggets, or you could even use pizza. I've done that before. That's a good time. But I start my day off that way. Nice shotgun over here. You know, it's usually how I start. And then after that, I start deciding, do I want to rock today? Do I want to hop on the DUI bike if it's nice outside? I'll go for a cruise, peruse the city, kind of just like go, and I'm like on shift at that point, you know? Go around, meet and greet with the people, have some beers, some shots of Fireball. Decide at that point, am I, you know, I could change. I could stream. I could rock. I could, you know, I don't know, fight somebody. I could, maybe I'll just decide I want to take my DUI bike for a cruise by the police station to throw them the bird, you know? I don't know. The day is still pretty young at that point. It's almost 9 at night. I haven't decided yet. Mental Mike is, I mean, he's got all these restrictions on, you know, where he could be and what time and this and that. And so, you know, he can't even drive right now. So he's taking me to the airport, which is in Chicago, but we got to use my bike. But the nice part about it is we leave early enough. I was told you can get right through customs or whatever pretty fast. I'm thinking we leave at, oh man, my flight is like noon or something like that, which is the earliest I've ever woke up. So I'm thinking if I leave at like 11 or something, 11, yeah, something like that. Right on the back, tell them to haul ass. Should be there plenty of time. I don't know, what do you guys eat out in San Francisco's? I heard that's where Carmen Sandiego got lost or some shit. What is it? What's out there? Just like fucking lettuce and kale and shit. 'Cause I ain't eating that. I'm bringing food hacks. In fact, I got room in my bag. I'll bring some food. And I'll show you guys. As long as somebody's got like a hot plate or something like that. Hot plate will work. I have used garbage cans before, but you want to find stuff that doesn't smell too terrible to burn. It's just hard, with the garbage cans anymore. A lot of times they just melt because they're fucking plastic and whatever. So, I don't know. I mean, I'll bring some food and whatever. I'm going to show San Francisco, how to get down and party and cook up good food. Because I heard you guys' food kind of sucks. There was also a podcast that I was on a while back. I never watched it because I'm usually too busy with my life. But I remember the argument I had on that podcast. It was the footage for play or something. For play, I think that's what it is. Terrell, if you're out there, I'm on my way to San Francisco in a couple of days. I can outdrink you and you know it, and you're running scared. You're running scared. We'll solve it once and for all. If I'm out there, have me on your fucking podcast. You and I, drink for drink. I'll show you. I'll drink you under the table, bud. I'm a Miller Lite killer. I don't even know if he knows how to shotgun a beer, to be quite frank. I'll even have some of your San Francisco drinks out there, if you would like. What do you guys drink out there? Fucking martinis with farts in them or something, or what? You put kale in your martinis? What do you have, a bloody ass milkshake? What do you guys have? From what I hear, everybody out there is really into their fitness and this and that and whatever. And it's like, yo, dude, I've been getting swole down in this basement since I got, out of jail. This apartment rules. It comes equipped with exposed piping so I could do my pull-ups every day, stay fit, I got this fridge, the Fireball fridge, from a bar that I was getting thrown out of already, and I was just like, I don't remember doing it, but I the security footage, and then they tried to press charges, and then I told the police, listen, hey, I didn't know I couldn't do that, and they're like, well, do you have the fridge or not? And I was like, no. And then they're like, all right. And then they left. So if you ever want to steal a Fireball fridge from the back of a bar, I guess just take it. That's what I did. Cheers to all my homies in Loves Park. I guess San Francisco and, whatever. Surrounding areas that aren't Loves Park, you guys could fuck off. Loves Park rules. I really wish that more people would just come and visit, especially when I got like a couple shows booked or something like that. There's like 4 bars that are within walking distance or DUI bike distance of this place, and I'm there all the time. And I usually try to shower in the bathroom. I put up my flyers. They're fucking turning into awesome places. Once I become mayor of this city, there's gonna be shows damn near every day. And yeah, I'm getting like Cannibal Corpse here. I'm gonna get Dying Fetus here. I'm gonna get just the best fucking bands you've ever heard in your life out here. And of course, I'm either gonna open or headline with Dark Lord and the Goons. You know, we're gonna be a big fucking deal. We're gonna start here. We're gonna stay true to our city. You guys will see. My album is coming along great. We kind of got drums at this point. I recorded most of it with buckets, which I actually think sound pretty good, but now I've got a bathroom. So I was thinking of changing the sound and putting the buckets next to the toilet and see if I can get that natural reverb or something. And then I'm gonna do the vocals in the toilet bowl and then mic it from the outside, and then it's gonna sound even more guttural, you know? I love using all of the things that I've learned over the years watching YouTube videos on recording, learning how to make stuff more dark, you know? Cheers, guys. So, I called up my sister and my dad and my mom recently to tell them about the good news. I'm like, yo, these guys are flying me out to San Fran. Your boy's gonna make something of himself. They could not care less. They really couldn't. All I kept hearing was, what happened to that money that I gave you? And my sister's still whining about her fucking window from Christmas. That was Christmas. What is it? It's March. It's March. What is it? Easter is coming and shit. It's a different holiday. I don't celebrate it, but anyway. What are we still whining about? That was so freaking long ago. Stupid. I told her she needs to fucking grow up. Grow up, do something with your life instead of whining about a fucking window. That window was stupid anyway. It's in the back of the house. No one gives a shit. Dark Lord, do you have a dark lady? No. There's a dark lady. No. I mean, I don't know if I even got. Honestly, I don't know if Dark Lord has time. There's nobody dark enough. That's the problem. Because I don't think there's anybody that can handle what I'm trying. I got a vision, and I cannot be distracted from my vision. My vision is to take over this city, become mayor, get bands out here. Apparently, I'm going to across the country to explain what I'm doing with Love's Park here. And I'm just not sure that anybody is going to be able to hang with that. I don't. A dark lady? There's no fucking. No one. No, you know what? I haven't been laid in about 7 years, something like that. You know what? It's a distraction. It's a total distraction from everything I'm trying to do. Manifest what you want. I'll tell you right now, if you need a lady to run your life, something wrong with you, brother. I don't follow what the job description wants, clearly, because I keep getting fired. I don't follow authority when it comes to family shit, clearly, because I smash fucking windows that look stupid. I don't follow the law. We all know that. So I get DUI bikes to get around, which are fucking cool. You can make them look like goddamn motorcycles and make them look awesome. And you can ride on sidewalks with them and bike paths and shit. So I'm actually better than a motorcycle because I can get places even fucking quicker. So I don't follow the normal shit in your life. And I hope I can teach you guys something. That you don't need the traditional bullshit to succeed in life. Look at me, I'm killing it right now. I got a toilet. I haven't had a toilet in like 3 years. Last toilet I had is when my sister let me crash at her place for a little bit, and then all she did is bitch about how nasty I made the bathroom or whatever. You know, again, live your own life. Persevere. Just do what you want. You know what I'm saying? Fuck everybody. Do what you want. You know you're a king of the city. Become king. Just don't do it in mine, because I already own it. I don't know what Love's Park's gonna do while I'm gone. No one's gonna be watching it. Love's Park needed a hero, and here I am. I regulate this shit. I make sure Miller Lite stays on tap. I will say, maybe it's because I'm not going live as much anymore and making videos as much, but you guys are really slacking on reviews for bands. Just saying. You guys aren't sending in stuff for me to make fun of or say that it's dark. 90% of the time, I'm going to tell you it's not dark enough. We all know that. But I'm going to review my own music coming up here very soon. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. I'm recording on cassette tape, transferring it to a computer program thing, so that way it becomes digital. And then after that, I'm gonna put it back onto tape. It's analog, digital, analog. What that's gonna do is really bring my dark tones to a pure, the best performance I could give you, if you will, you know? So anyway, once I can get Mental Mike to actually play a full song, I think we'll be ready for a show. I even said, I was like, yeah, just to start out, just have me up there ripping on guitar, and then him just trying to play the drums. If we get through 3/4 of a song, I think people will get the idea. At least, just as we start out. But I still want to charge $5 at the door, so that way at least, you know. I mean, I'm a professional. I need to make some rent money or whatever. The donations are running, you know, my donation pot is running low. This is my last pack of cigarettes. Right before I run out, I already got a whole bucket of butts. You wouldn't believe, if you go over by the courthouse, how many good, like, they're like half cigarettes. It might be like Newports or whatever, and you know, Dorels and what. Still, they're good. They're wrinkled up, but you could straighten them out. I got a whole bucket, you know, sitting right, you know, right in my apartment right now, and sometimes I'm just like, you know what, I want to save this pack of cigarettes, you know, for the good shit. I'll just hit those for a little bit. Yo, you guys ever been on a plane before? I've not done that before. Mainly because, like, I don't really need to see anything else. I already live in the best place in the world, but I just don't know what, like, all the rules are. Like, are you allowed to drink? Are you allowed to smoke? I don't think you could. Most places don't let you smoke, so we know that. Yeah, I don't think you. I'm pretty sure you can't. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for 4.5 hours when I'm sitting there. Because I'm pretty sure YouTube ain't gonna work while I'm sitting there all that time. So, what do people normally do on that shit? Where they sit and, like, talk to each other and whatever? Sounds kind of lame to me. I'm starting to wonder if I should even actually go, to be honest. I don't know if Love's Park can actually stand to lose me for 3 to 4 days. And, like, Who's gonna take care of my place while I'm gone? You know? And like, what if I'm gone long enough? You know, 3, 4, 5 days, whatever it is. Like, are they gonna remember me at the bar? I would assume they would. But the places I go, you know, you kind of got to go every day, like I've been going. Or they might be like, yo, where did Dark Lord go? Where is he? Who's cleaning up the bar? You know? I mean, the police might not have anything to do. They follow me everywhere I go, like fucking paparazzi. You know? I don't know. I'm not scared. I have obligations and responsibilities here. And I don't know if being on a stupid ass plane with where you can't even get YouTube on there and you can't smoke and you can't like shotgun beers on it. How am I even gonna shotgun a beer without a fucking knife? I was told you can't bring the knives on the plane. You can bring them they have to like, you tell them like, yo, I'm not gonna have this in my hand, and they put it somewhere else on the plane. And then you fly. Yeah, how the fuck am I gonna shotgun beers? Not to mention, my flight it's too early. I don't know why they booked me a flight so fucking early. I haven't woke up at noon in forever. It was when I had that pipe cleaning job. I had to wake up a little bit earlier. But you know what? I'm not working, so why am I waking up that early? I've been used to my lifestyle. What's Mental Mike gonna do while I'm gone? He might go mental. He might do something stupid and end up back in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure even going is worth it at this point. You know, now I put all this stuff into perspectives. I'm just who's gonna watch my bike? My DUI bike. I can't get it into this basement, but my landlord gets pissed because I'm always parking it, you know, on the garage of our units, and I move it, you know, at some point throughout the day, so you can't bitch. Who's gonna move it? Who's gonna move that? You know? Who's gonna talk to Donna at the bar? I don't know. I don't know if this is even a good fucking idea. I mean, they won't even let me bring my fucking bayonet, you know, in the plane probably. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Chew Nicorette gum like a jackass for 4 hours? Sit next to some other idiot who wants to go to San Francisco to eat kale? To, you know, I don't know, whatever they do out there. Fucking surf, go surfing. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like everything's telling me that Loves Park is gonna have a problem with me going out there. And I just got my place all put together. and stuff. So it's like I don't even know. I don't know if it's worth doing it. I should see if they'll, if I can cancel the flights, but they give me the money. I don't know how you do that. I'll have to call my manager and ask, how does that work? Because technically it's like if I went, like you were going to pay me basically to go. So if you pay me, like I can put that toward the record. That's the other thing. I'm not going to be focused on my record for that day or 3 days or whatever. I'm not going to be focused on that because I'm going to be sitting there doing San Francisco bullshit. And is that really going to keep the movement positive and going forth? I don't know. Plus, what are the locals gonna think? Oh, Dark Lord, you sold out. You went all the way to California when we're in the Midwest. You know? Is that something Dark Lord does? I gotta think about this. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a piss. I'm gonna think. I'm gonna shotgun this beer. It'll help me think about potentially leaving Love's Park. I have a big responsibility here. I'm leaving here. I mean, I got a fucking toilet now. I don't know if I'm even gonna have a toilet going to San Francisco. And now that I'm living the bougie life, it's gonna be hard for me to go back to being a peasant, shitting and pissing inside of a 5-gallon bucket. I haven't been promised anything out there. Everything that I have here, I've made. This is really hard. Because I feel like San Francisco deserves to know what we're doing out here in Loves Park. I don't know if that city's bigger than what we got here. Even if it's a smaller town, which I'm assuming it probably is. I haven't heard of anybody famous coming out of San Francisco. I know, well, basically me, who's becoming famous out of Loves Park. That makes more sense. I mean, I'm getting to the point where I'm even getting sponsorships from gas stations that I frequent a lot. Loves gas station. They don't know it yet, but they're going to sponsor me. I fucking love Loves. You ever have their hot dog buffet? They've got a actual buffet. You go in there, the spread is incredible. You've got all different kinds of relishes. A lot of people think there's only one relish. That's bullshit. There's like four, I think. Is there a Loves in San Francisco? I doubt it. I don't even know if they got Miller Lite out there. They probably got something stupid like, Kale Light, nuts, cashew light, or some bullshit. Stupid surfer bro light. I don't know. What do they drink out there? This is my bag. I don't know if I could fit all the beers and stuff in it and the food that I'm trying to show you guys. You know, I'm there for a few days and I don't know if I could fit it all in my bag. I've got way too much to show you. Now I'm starting to, again, I'm on the fence. Do I do it and turn my back to Loves Park and cheat on Loves Park, the city that I own, to go out there to do what? Most of those people are going to want to move to Loves Park after I'm out there. And then we got to deal with California dudes trying to hang out in Loves Park. And they're like, where do I go surf? And it's like, yeah, we don't do that here, dude. We street surf on, skateboard, longboards and shit. DIY bikes, they're a thing. We love them. We cruise on them. And they're gonna be like, Miller Lights, what's this? The best beer you've ever had in your fucking life. That's what that is. I don't know, man. My Loves Park homies, do you want a bunch of Californian guys trying to move here to hang with the Lord? Or do we just not put ourselves out there like that? That way we can keep this a hidden gem. I don't know. What do we do? thinking I gotta go. But here's the thing. If I meet anybody that wants to move and follow the Dark Lord, the Loves Park, I promise, my promise to you is I will vet them. Only the darkest are allowed in Loves Park. Everyone out here has heart. It's the city with a heart. Everyone has a heart out here. Clogged with bacon grease and whatever, and that's fine. Still a heart. It's a brave heart. A brave heart. As mayor of this town soon, I will say that that'll be our number one thing, is you have to have the tenacity and the dark heart to make this city persevere. It's my slogan. It's long, but it's a slogan. It's a start. It's a jumping off point. I don't mean to ramble, but that's politics, baby. Anyway, my vice president is going to be Mental Mike. Make sure everything is regulated fairly, and that the bands are taken really good care of. I'm going to make sure that they got the best motel that we can afford, and all of the Miller Lights that they could drink, and the Fireball. They're going to have Fireball, and they're going to have pizza, nuggets, all things you need to survive, We're a city with a heart. Come visit. Let me know when you're here. I'll show you all the cool shit. Or you might just see me cruising. I got a new DUI bike. It's fucking fantastic. I get around town just fine. The cops thought, let's take his license away. Well, you can't take a license off of a bike with a little motor. Idiots. Still got one up on them. So, yeah. I'm cruising just fine. Got a music video coming out very soon. It's called DUI Bike, Two Wheels of Freedom. Free, F-R-E-E, dumb, D-U-M-B. So, you'll see. It's coming out. Terrell, podcast guy. I'm telling you, I could drink you under the table. That's a straight fucking calling you out, bro. I just decided I'm coming out to you. I'm not gonna let all this anxiety of leaving the city get in the way. Let's settle this once and for all. I'm doing it for Loves Park. Doing it for the Midwest. I'll be that bold. I will say for the Midwest. I'll represent the surrounding areas. Let's see how you Frisco boys drink. Because I'm pretty sure I got you. I'm going to drink you under the table, buddy. Have me back on your podcast. I can tell you about all the cool shit that I'm doing these days and how Mental Mike is out of jail at the moment. And how his grandma was able to finance a lot of the stuff that I have at the moment. She's a saint. She's a true American patriot. I love you, Ethel. Thank you so much. Have I gained weight since the last stream? I've gained much more than weight, my friend. I've gained prosperity, courage, and badassness. I want to be so much worried about my weight as you should be worried about the album. You should be worried about the album. The more you donate, the quicker the album's going to come out. We all know that. Donations are accepted. And kind of needed at this point, I'm not going to lie. Making an album is expensive. You need to have cigs, beer, you know, so your mind isn't clouded. You could just get in the zone. And then all the other shit, like you need instruments, you need you know, like a guy, like somebody that can like press record. You know, I'm learning how to do that actually, so we'll save money on that end. I just need, I don't know, I think I need about $600 to $800, and then this record will be actually like done, pressed and recorded on CD. And then, yeah, I think that's about all we need. So we're so close, guys. How much do cigs cost here? Depends. If you're buying Lucy's, it's a little bit more expensive, but sometimes you don't have a choice. If you're savvy like me, it's kind of like being a coupon king. You just go to the courthouse area, and they have like those like little things like with sand. People put the cigarettes out, and you could get like, if you go at toward the end of the day, like 5, 6 o'clock, you know, I don't know when the courthouse closes or whatever. My shit was always like, I was already in jail when they did that thing or whatever. Anyway, you could get like 25, 30 cigarettes, like halves. So that equates to, I don't know what half of 30 is, but it equate whatever half of 30 is, because they're usually like halves. And then that'll get you through a night, you know? I mean, you could do this every day if you want. But a pack of good American-made cigarettes cost upwards of $12 by cents. I mean, like they're, you know, normally I'm just throwing a. Yeah, I'm like, what is it? 12, you know, like this and that, and I'm throwing all my change that I've collected. Sometimes places will go on trade. I've traded knives for a pack of cigarettes. So, if you know your knives, you know, I mean, that's just as good as money. So, it's all about being savvy in this day and age. Really. I'm a collector of knives. I also get knives from fans and stuff. So, and I ignore a lot of the messages that say kill yourself and whatever. What they're, it's just, it's our humor out here, clearly. One dude sent me a straight up noose and said, hang yourself with it. And instead of hanging myself with it, what I did is I was able to tie on the back of my DUI bike. I was able to tie a bunch of Dark Lord flyers, and then as I ride through the city, they will fall off like they're taped, and then as you hit all the potholes, they'd fall off and they'd go into traffic. Cars would drive by, they'd blow in the air, go out to where they needed to go, where fate told them to go. And that's how I've become what I am. Popular as shit, you know? I've been going the old school way. If cigarettes are $9 in Ohio, then more power to you. But I gotta say, you probably have to deal with stupid shit out in Ohio. I don't know where that is, but out here in Loves Park, I mean, even if they charged $30 for a pack of cigarettes, it's not like it's gonna stop me from buying them. You know, I'll just figure out a way to get them. The fact that they're that cheap out there probably means that the area sucks. Just gotta say. This is an up and coming town. I promise you, once I start getting bands playing out here on the regular, good bands, good dark bands, you'll see a huge difference in the economy out here. All the economics, they're gonna perspire, and you'll see. They'll probably try to build like hotels and whatever and try to like capitalize on it, but if I'm in any form of government for this town, I'm gonna make sure that we keep it old school like it is now. I want dive bars, dive cafes, I want dive motels. Let's keep it seedy and scary and dark like it's been, you know? Loves Park City with a heart, one of the darkest places you could ever live. And until you visit, you won't know. I'm sorry they changed the law of smoking cigarettes to 21 where you're from. That sucks. It's almost like they're trying to keep people from smoking cigarettes, which they're gonna do anyway. I heard to join like military and shit. You'll like you don't have to join when you're 21. They're just like trying to grab you right out of high school and stuff. Like those guys, they go and do their thing and whatever. And like they can't fucking party. Like you should be able to party, especially if you have to leave your town. Like imagine somebody left Love's Park and they had to go some other countries or whatever, and they can't like drink Miller Lights. That's stupid, in my opinion. You know, that's why I want to form my own military, and we're gonna just basically wake up at the times that I wake up. I'll be a general and I'll say, yo, shotgun beer time and whatever. But all of us will be ready to like fight at any point. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just thoughts. I'm just trying to learn how to govern my city once I become mayor. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know nothing about all that military, stuff really. I'm just like talking shit. I don't know. I just do think it's shitty that dudes got to do like the biggest job that you could possibly do, but they can't like drink beers and smoke cigs. Like I think that's ridiculous. That's stupid. Should be able to do that, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Marlboro Lights are the king of cigarettes. And it makes me feel bad if, a dude's doing like a really hard job and they can't just like chill out and relax, you know? I was working a very hard job as a pipe cleaner, and that was part of the problem. Is like every time I would drink on the job and shit, because it was like, it was hard work, man. It was kind of fucking gross too. But every time I'd drink on the job, I'd just get hassled about it. They're like, oh, you can't do that, and I'm like, what do you want? Like, do you want good production? Like, what do you want? Like, I'm still there. I'm still clearly doing it. But, I don't know, liabilities and there's all these things, I don't know if it's because those guys are like holding guns. They think because they're like 2 or 3 years younger than when you're supposed to be able to drink, that's gonna change anything. Like, oh, they're 2 years younger, so that's a problem. I think that's stupid. That is literally ridiculous. If you do like hard shit, you should be able to fucking relax and, smoke and drink beers, like the stuff that you're supposed to do as a man, as a healthy man. I don't know. Just my opinion. It's Dark Lord's opinion. I need to get a better chair because sometimes when I sit too long, it pushes on my taint and my fucking balls fall asleep or something. I don't know. Some people think it's blood pressure. I don't think so. My blood pressure is pretty high. It's good. It means my shit's working. No, dude. Reds are cowboy killers Those are Marlboro Hards. I go with Marlboro Lights because it's healthier. So I can keep my physique. Dark Lord's basically a power lifter at this point. I've been lifting shit all fucking day, and I lift this city on my shoulders. Power lifting. Reds are tight, but I will say, in a pinch, I'll smoke a red. But I feel like every time I smoke reds anymore, they just bring me back to my youth because I started smoking at like age 5, and that's what I started with. And as you grow older, you're like, I'm gonna smoke equally as many cigarettes, so you go to lights after a while. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like maybe I smoke lights too quick anymore, so like maybe I'll just go to reds. I don't know. Like, I'm a light guy like this. I'm trying to watch my health, so I only have like 15 a day of each. I don't know. Where did I get cigs when I was 5? Come to Loves Park and I'll show you. They got them in machines, man. I don't know. They regulated that lately, too. Kind of stupid, actually, because you want your children to smoke for a while so they can decide if that's something they want to do forever or not. Makes sense, right? God, I can't wait for you guys to hear my record. I would never give cigarettes to kids, but, if they know where to get them, what are you going to do? Sometimes badasses are badasses, Go to the courthouse. There's a shitload of them right there. It's like a fucking lottery for a smoker, I gotta be honest. I mean, you get looked at sideways when you're trying to, pick up all the butts and put them in a shopping bag or whatever. But you get around that just by, I talk crazy. I'm just like, and people leave me alone, They're like, oh, that guy rides the city bus. And then they don't talk to you and they ignore you and you just do whatever you want. If you want to take a shit in the middle of the street, you can. You act crazy enough, people ignore it. Y'all ever been to San Francisco before? I'm really on the fence if I'm actually gonna go or not. What do they? All right, Dill Pinkle. What do they eat out there? Is there like food like Alcatraz prison? I've been in jail enough, buddy. I don't need to go see another fucking jail. All jails are the same, dude. It's all like, it's kind of like if you're like in an elementary school, but you can't leave your fucking janitor closet, you know? It's kind of boring if you ask me. Every time I'm in jail, actually, though, is when I become the most creative. You know, you get some jail fucking toilet wine, start making toilet wine, you get the mind going, you start making records in your head. I don't know, I enjoy it, like, actually, a little bit, but, like, I don't need to see some San Francisco jail to know what jail is like. I know what jail's like. It's where you go to be creative. Crabs and soft food. Sounds awesome. They don't even know about Dark Lord fucking chicken. My chicken special is legit. That's one thing that I do need to. I need to put some nuggets in my bag. You get in my bag. I got room. Frozen nuggets should make it. Was it? I don't know how long it takes, but four and a half hour flight. But it's like as soon as I land, I gotta find a freezer so I can keep my nuggets pure. I don't know if the airport's got freezers, but when I get there, I gotta find. It's either I gotta find somewhere to put these in a freezer, or I need a hot plate stat. And then I need to find some Code Red. I hope they got it there. They got it here in Loves Park. But if I could find Code Red, I'll bring some spices, the stuff that I normally use. I can make like the roux sauce is the hardest part. Usually I do it in a crock pot, but I could do it on a hot plate, I think. So I don't know. I think they just need to learn and know what good ass food is, and like I'm not sure that they got that. It's annoying. It's annoying that people don't have good food. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I gotta piss again. I'll be right back.
Y'all ever think you're done pissing and put your cock away or whatever in your drawers and it just fucking leaks out all over you? And it's like you pissed yourself? Yeah, I don't know, man. I fucked up. Yeah, that happened. That's why I feel a lot better about not leaving Love's Park, to be honest with you. Oh, shit. Yeah, Dark Lord's Chicken is the shit. I actually wouldn't mind opening a food truck in the local area selling Dark Lord's Chicken. And I want people like things they enjoy. Like I enjoy sour gummy worm stuff and things like that. But if you enjoy I don't know, like a Heath bar, I'll throw that in there and see. I have to taste it first, make sure it's good. But yeah, like we can add things to the Dark Lord Chicken special. What I have is a jumping off point. Basically, yeah. But I'm telling you right now, I've got so many more recipes. Just haven't had the time because I'm making this record. Mental Mike's out. I'm trying to, before he'll go back to jail. We all know this. He's gonna fuck up some way or another. And, so I only got a short period of time to get his drums down, So I'm trying to utilize that time, but yeah, I'll make more food hack videos. You guys wouldn't believe what you could do with mayonnaise and hot dogs. I mean, it's unreal. The amount of things that you would have never even thought of. Mayonnaise is the base. The hot dogs is the fill. Like, I'm telling you, if I never got into politics and playing rock and roll, I could have been a chef. I'm telling you. It's... Talent, it was there regardless. Working a regular job was never for me. Period. So... Fuck pipe cleaning. I didn't need that shit. Either way, I'm gonna fucking make it. Whether it's being a professional musician, a professional chef guy, professional politic man guy, whatever. Because I think mayors they make a shitload of money. You get all the money from all the people. So you just kind of divvy it up. How do you want, things to be done? Of course I'm going to use majority of the money to get bands that are fucking dark and good here in Love's Park. Of course. But I'll take a little off the tail end too, So... I want a pool that is empty at all times for people to skate. But when I do want to fill it up, I want to fill it up with cool ass shit, good stuff. Maybe just ranch. And then I have a nugget party. And I just bring a fucking semi of already cooked strips, nuggets. We could put pizza rolls, all kinds of stuff in there.
right? We get out there, and then I have my staff go divvy it up, right? They put it on a nice long, like buffet style table. Before you get in the ranch pool, the rules are that everything you eat, everything that you take off, is gonna be like the best dip you've ever had. I'm talking almost covered. A ranch party would be sweet. Sweet and sour would be pretty sweet. So many ideas, man. No one thought I'd ever make it. No one ever thought that I could run government, but I know I can. I know I can. They say people don't believe in you, you believe in yourself. That's all you got. That's all I got. I hope you're ready, San Francisco. I've decided Dark Lord's coming. Dark Lord's coming. I'll be there in 2 days. Get prepared for some good ass food. I'll outdrink anybody I fucking meet. We'll watch that movie thing or documentary or whatever that guy made and stuff, but I'm more there to promote what I'm doing out here in Loves Park. So come meet me out there at the Balboa Theater on the 29th. That's Saturday. We're screening that movie sometime around 3 o'clock or something. Everything else with the festivals, pretty cool, I guess. There's maybe people made documentaries of, other, awesome motherfuckers out there. I don't know. But, I'll tell you right now, San Francisco, I don't know if you're ready for me, but I'm one of the most interesting motherfuckers you're ever gonna meet in your life. And you're gonna wanna come to Loves Park after you meet me. I promise. So hopefully I get there in one piece. I love you guys. And those of you going to the thing or whatever, I'll see you there. I'm gonna be signing Polaroid pictures. $5 a piece. Take a picture with the Dark Lord himself. I'll have posters. I'll have, some other bullshit. And, yeah. See you soon. I don't know how to turn this off.